Here we are at day 3. We're giving away the beer stein later on today. We got the finals, the men's and women, and this is it. It's all coming down to these last minutes. And actually, here's another bomb for Bobby Martinez. Going again, upside down, bing. Yeah, it's gonna be a good day. We have some of the best waves of the week, so it's gonna be a great day.
I was like, all right, sick. I'm in second, and I heard who was in this heat, and I was like, oh my God. I could go from second to last in like 2 minutes.
And with the sound of that horn by the legendary Chris Conrad, it is game on. The day 3 of 3, the final day here, the Oceanside Invitational of the Bud Light Lime Surf Series begins.
We started the event with 8 women and 32 men. We now have 16 men left and 4 women. At the end of this round, we will whittle the men down to just 4. Waves are scored out of 10. The top 2 wave scores from that particular 2 rounds is basically blocks of 2. And then at the end of each round, depending on what the cut, they take the top 2 scores. At the end of this round, only 4 from the 16 will progress through into the final. Right now, as it stood at the end of the round 3, it was Dylan Goodale, the youngest competitor in the field, who is leading the charge with an 8.86 and an 8.13. Close behind him, Bobby Martinez, who's in this heat with an 8.4 and a 7.86. In third place at the moment, Kalani Robb from Laguna Beach via Hawaii, and he is holding an 8.4 and a 6.16. In fourth position, Aaron Cormican, an 8.16 and a 6.43, and Nathaniel Curran, currently sitting in 5th position with an 8.33, but he has a 5.76 in his scoreline. He'll be looking to drop that, of course. Only 4 progress through to the finals. So plenty of action. Take your seats, take your spots on the beach. It's going to be a fantastic day of fun and entertainment. We're in the round of 4, heat 1. Timmy Curran is in red, Bobby Martinez is in green, and Timmy Reyes is in blue. We will have 4 heats of this round 4, and at the end of these 4 heats, we will determine who are the top 4 male surfers who will progress through to the final today. This is round 4, heat number 2. In the red, Killian Garland. In white, Dylan Goodale. In green, Nathaniel Curran. And in blue, Aaron Cormican. This is going to be a firecracker of a heat.
That kid is absolutely crushing it. Holy cow.
Dylan's always been a couple years younger than me, but he's always been a good friend, and I think he's kind of rising the level out here. He's doing crazy airs. He's getting 2 8s, 2 9s in every heat. I think he's pretty much solid in the final, and he's going to be a tough one to beat.
So Bobby will go at the end of this round, will hold those top 2 scores from his heat yesterday, which is an 8.4 and a 7.86. As it stands right now, he is in 2nd position.
It's good to have Bobby here because he's, I think, everyone's favorite surfer, and since he hasn't been on tour, it's so cool to have him out here just going completely lunatic and in a cool atmosphere where he's relaxed and just letting it go. And it's everyone's kind of doing the same thing, but Bobby's definitely a standout.
Benji gave me the invite, and I was like, okay, cool, because everyone I've talked to said this contest at C Street last year was really fun, and so I was excited. But at the same time, my wife talked me into it because I was kind of like, oh man, I couldn't even. It's weird for me putting back on a jersey, even though it's all for fun. It's like I've done it my whole life. It was nice to take it away for a minute. But now that I'm here, I'm glad I'm here.
Yeah, we're down to the part that it really matters, and the finalists have been decided. In the men, it is Dylan Goodale going in 1st position, Torrey Meister, the defending champion, Nathaniel Curran and Bobby Martinez make up your finalists. And in the women, Kim Mayer, Kyla Langen, Kiala Kenley, and 4-time world champion Lisa Anderson. 2 finals. The top 2 scores are what count, and at the end of the day, there can be only one.
We're watching expression sessions go down right now, and it's really rippable, and I wish I knew how to surf. I'd still be in it.
It's an expression session. Watch for some exciting antics, some shenanigans, some tomfoolery. The winning gentleman out of the next 2 heats for this expression session will walk away with a ticket to Nag's Head. Listen to this. With under a minute remaining in the expression session, it is Nate Yeomans who earns a 7.7 and takes the wild card spot into Nag's Head.
I love wild cards, you know, there's no expectations, it's just you go have fun. And Nag's Head, I haven't been there in years, but I think it's going to be nuts because the East Coast likes to party and they don't have too many events, so something like this there will do quite well. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I made it to the second round of corn, but I lost in the first round of the surfing, so exactly my plan is I'm going to win the $1,000 in the cornhole tournament.
Live?
No. This is all going to, it's like a live webcast only in my room. Here's to not making it. That's right. Loser circle. Cornholio.
I'm just excited to see the finals, see who made it to the finals of the men and the women and watch them blow up. I think everybody will be pushing their surfing a lot harder, so that's what I'm excited about.
The women's final is incredible. You got your Lisa Anderson, like the Michael Jordan of women's surfing, and then you have Kiala and Kyla. And then we have Kim Meyer coming in that I've never got to really watch that much surfing, so it's going to be a really good day of women's surfing for sure.
The waves haven't been fantastic, but guys are busting all kinds of rad tricks, so it's been cool to watch and it's stoked. It's been fun competing against Lisa.
Well, Kiala Kenley came all the way from Hawaii and she has the lead and may well take that lead into the second heat of the final. A 7.33 and a 6.16.
Dude, I'm pumped, it kind of picked up a little bit. It's super on shore, but I'd rather have it be like a little bit bigger on shore than groveling. I'm actually not using a fish today, so any day I don't have to use a gravel board, it's a good day, right?
Kiala Kenley came into the final leading, but then Kyla Langen, the local girl, replaced both her low scores. She was in 4th position, was in 1st. We don't know what the scoreline is right now.
We got Kyla Langen, local. She just did a nice off the top right there into a second one. And she's really milking this wave. Kiala is looking like she's getting a little antsy. She knows she needs another score.
Lisa Anderson in the red, Kim Meyer in the white, Kayla Langen in the green, Kiala Kenley in the blue. With only 15 seconds remaining, why don't you make a little bit of noise, folks, for all the ladies in this Bud Light Lime Surf Series Invitational.
So you just came in for your last final.
Yep.
And what happened? Talk to me.
I don't know, the waves kind of deteriorated a little bit. I was kind of my first final, I was finding them and I was having a much harder time hunting them down this time around.
Rumor has it you and
Kyla are up and up.
Yeah, and I don't even know the results yet. All right, so we know you're either 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So how did the day go?
It was awesome. Stoked to have a ridiculously rad fan group here.
Isn't this
All the
this is
friends
like
are there.
hometown, right?
We have the men's final of the Bud Light Lime Surf Series underway. Side down, pulls it round fast, lands it. It's a corrupt flip. He's still going. Now, another bottom turn into another air reverse. Beautiful surfing there by
Absolutely splendid work right there.
And it's 10s across the board.
Perfect 10s for the Meister. Dylan Goodale is in the red. Dylan Goodale, a 21-year-old from Kauai, influenced by the late great Andy Einerts. He is insanely competitive. We also have Torrey Meister, the Torrey Meister. That's right. Torrey was in the white singlet. He is from Hawaii as well. He's the only competitor to have a perfect 10. Next to him, Nathaniel Curran, the boy out of Ventura, 2008 Surfer Bowl Breakthrough Performer of the Year, and he won the U.S. Open that year as well. Loves cars, loves golf, and obviously loves surfing. The 27-year-old Nathaniel Curran is supporting the green, Bud Light Lime green singlet. And then below him, Bobby Martinez is right, just turned 30 this last Saturday. 4 World Cup Tour victories to his credit. And we're looking forward to seeing him light it up out there. Bobby Martinez.
All right, you guys, final 10 seconds counting in now. Been a great final so far. I'd love to see one more ride. Maybe Nathaniel
4,
something
3,
out.
2, 1. So Nathaniel Curran getting that last ride in the nick of time. Again, folks, that wraps up the competition. It's now time for the awards.
Let's get down to business. We end up at the end of competition today with just 4 men and 4 women left standing. And in 4th position, Tim Mayer. Right there. Next, taking 3rd place, Lisa Anderson, 4-time world champion. In 2nd position, Kiala Kennelly, which means that 1st place and $2,200 to the local girl, Kyla Langan. Check out this beer sign to Kyla Langan.
It was a dream, for sure. This is an absolute dream come true right here.
In 4th place, Bobby Martinez. In 3rd position, the champion from last year, Torrey Meister, in 3rd position. Your champion, your winner here at Oceanside with 18.13, the youngest competitor in the field, Dylan Goodwin. And Nathaniel Curran takes 2nd place. Well done, Nathaniel Curran. Dylan Goodwin, come on over here. Let's have a quick word to you. Just 21 years of age, your 1st year in the Bud Light Lime Surf Series. What was the experience like for you?
Oh, best contest I've ever done, for sure.
Our champion here for the 1st event in the Bud Light Lime Surf Series, Dylan Goodale.
Beautiful weekend. So fun, just having family and friends come down and all the spectators come down, and I was just honored to be out there with all those folks and to just be trading waves with Kayala and Lisa and Kim and everybody. It was so fun, just a really good time.
This was like, if you go and like look through the list, I bet half the people were or are on the CT, and the rest have just been always around and like up and coming gnarly people like Torrey and Alex Smith and Dylan Perillo and stuff. So it was like one of the hardest events I've ever surfed, and I don't know how I won.
I think the most exciting thing about this contest was seeing some guys I've never seen before, like Dylan. I mean, the kid surfed like it was a video part in a movie. Kyla with a hometown behind her, it looked like Woodstock over there, going against the 20-time world champion Lisa Anderson. I'm sure she's looked up to her whole life. Pretty much amazing day for Kyla and amazing day for Dylan. They're both ripped the crap out of this place. That's a wrap 2012 in Oceanside, but we got North Carolina Labor Day Cup coming up in September, and I hope it's as good as this one. If it's half as good, I'll be happy with that. So it's a wrap. See you in North Carolina in September. Yeah, that's a wrap, you know, and that's not talking about my liver, that's talking about the contest is over, the party's just beginning, and I really, really love being at the beach for a job. It's actually one of the best things ever. And I appreciate Bud Light Lime for supporting surfing, and Dylan Goodall just turned 21, and what a birthday present, right? Hello, he's getting money for surfing. Hello. And everything other than that went really well. The women surf really good, and they look good in bikinis. I don't know what else to say. Go home and have fun with your life.